So it's all kind of gross, right? But
It really seems like the West's business is just war. Like that's it.
yeah, I mean, you have these special interest groups, and you have weapons manufacturers, and I mean, they profit hugely off of, you know, so like an American taxpayer, or Canadian taxpayer, whoever it is. I mean, like it's hurting you, but the politicians don't give a shit about that.
No.
That they're spending your taxes. Obviously, especially in Canada, I mean, they spend our taxes like they're it's
Oh
fucking,
man,
you know.
fucking bringing drag shows to Iran or whatever it
Yeah,
was. It was like,
yeah. I mean, there's no accountability with spending our taxes here, So, but if in private industry, I mean, that's where all the money is made. So um, politicians will bankrupt the country to prop up private industry so they can, you know, get uh, like pay on the side,
oh, absolutely.
right?
Well, when they leave office, all of a sudden, then they're
Yeah,
the head of innovation for
right.
Raytheon or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the famous thing with Dick Cheney being essentially running Halliburton and then becoming the vice president, and then when they start the war in the Middle East, and well, you know they started the war with Iraq, not necessarily the war in the Middle East, but when they take Iraq out, Halliburton then won the contract for all the logistical stuff in Iraq, like building the bases, supplying the food
What are
for
the
the
odds?
soldiers.
What are the odds of that?
Yeah, so I mean, like that's as kind of stark and obvious as it gets uh, for a politician um, having these ulterior motives for a war, especially when the reason for the war turns out to be not true, trying to find WMDs in Iraq, but um, yeah, we get kind of caught up in the moment. It's easy to see that in hindsight. And of course, a lot of people were complaining about that at the time, um, it's all like the fog of war and the fog of kind of how things happen in real time. It's always easier to kind of break it down in hindsight, right?
Yeah.